Hello friends, I love you 3000. If you know what I mean, then you've seen Avengers Endgame, which means you're the only type of person who should be watching this video. There are gonna be spoilers. Let's get like sirens or something so everybody knows. Because we are discussing Marvel's 3-hour magnum opus that is finally in theaters, Avengers Endgame. Again, there are spoilers in this video. Is that enough spoiler warning? I feel like we covered it. If you're like me, you just saw Endgame and you've got some questions. Big questions. Hulk Infinity Gauntlet sized questions. Giant Ant-Man sized questions, you get the point. I have a lot of questions. Are Peter Quill and Gamora ever going to get back together again? Also, if the past version of Gamora can live now in this future, why can't the same be done for Black Widow? I don't understand. Thor: The Dark World turned out to be one of the most important movies in the MCU. Did not see that coming. Spider-Man: Far From Home takes place in 2023. That sucks for all the kids who already wrote Class of 2020 on their letter jackets. And you know, to that end, how does time travel work? I'm really not sure if they explain that other than telling us that Back to the Future is total BS. Last week, we made our predictions for what would happen in Avengers Endgame. Let's see how we did. First, let's briefly go over the Avengers we won't be seeing again. Black Widow. Natasha Romanoff made the ultimate sacrifice to let the heroes get the Soul Stone. In one of the more startling moments of the film, she and Clint Barton fought each other, each wanting to die to save the other. Well, it won't be the last we see of Black Widow though, as she has a prequel film in the works, but this is seemingly the end of her story.
So yeah, you were wrong last week.
She could emerge from the film as the senior member of the Avengers or the new head of S.H.I.E.L.D. Okay, yeah, maybe I got that one specific one wrong, but I'm pretty sure I got all the other ones right.
Did you?
Did I? Iron Man, the man who started it all, finally made the sacrifice play that he'd been teasing since 2012's The Avengers. Tony Stark wielded the Infinity Gauntlet to destroy Thanos, but died in the process, leaving behind Pepper Potts and his young daughter. Ugh. Crap, I got that one wrong too. Tony survives and the Infinity Stones are divided up amongst several people. Along with Pepper, he goes off into space to protect his stone and use it for good. Captain America. Steve Rogers goes back in time to return the Infinity Stones to the exact moment that they were taken from. Only he can never come back. He decided to live out his life as he was meant to, getting married to Peggy Carter and eventually aging into Clint Eastwood. Steve's fate is the most poetic ever for a superhero movie character. Yes, even more poetic than Bruce Wayne punking his butler into thinking he was dead and then showing up at his favorite Italian cafe. It's also totally something I called.
No, you didn't.
Steve Rogers passes into the afterlife. Seriously though, if I can, I want to say one thing about this ending. Thank you, Russo brothers. It was a beautiful, fitting send-off for one of cinema's greatest heroes of the last decade, maybe even ever. Hulk. Sure, Bruce Banner could always pop up in future movies, but he's at peace now, living life as the best of both worlds. I'd expect this to be the last time we see him for a while, but at least we finally got to see Hulk in a cardigan. All right, well, that was super depressing. So now let's be more optimistic and look at the loops that are left open after Endgame. Thor. Fans have been hounding Chris Hemsworth to make another Thor movie with Taika Waititi, but should they have been hounding James Gunn instead? Thor ends the film flying off with the Guardians, appropriately clashing with Peter Quill, who, ironically, was made fun of for gaining weight in Infinity War when he first met Thor. Oh, how the tales of chubby Chris's have turned. Now that Thor is an Asgardian of the galaxy, is it likely we'll see Hemsworth in the upcoming Guardians 3? Hawkeye. I'd like to sincerely apologize to Jeremy Renner for all the times I've mocked archery and his haircut. Hawkeye was genuinely incredible in this movie. I know, I don't even believe it. Yes, Hawkeye survives and goes back to live with his family, even though they put mayonnaise on hot dogs. Maybe Thanos was right. Anyway, he has a Disney Plus series in the works that will introduce his replacement, Katie Bishop, so expect one final adventure with him to pass the torch. Falcon and Winter Soldier. Steve Rogers' best friends also have a Disney Plus series in the works. The big question is, will Disney retitle it as Captain America and Winter Soldier now that Sam Wilson has been given Cap's iconic shield? Or perhaps the series will be more about Sam's journey to feeling like he really deserves the mantle given to him by his friend Steve. I hope he gets to keep those wings at least. Wanda Maximoff. Vision and Scarlet Witch are getting their own Disney Plus show as well. Everybody is. But Vision is no longer alive, which is funny because they brought him back in Infinity War only to literally kill him again 3 seconds later and then keep him dead forever, I guess. Either way, the Mind Stone no longer exists in the current timeline. You might be asking, hey, Pat, what gives with that? To which I say, calm down. I'm not Kevin Feige and I also can't hear you. This is a recording. But there is one possibility to explain it all. In the comics, Scarlet Witch is so powerful that she can create realities of her own. Neat. Maybe she will revive Vision, perhaps in a pocket dimension where they will have their own adventures. I mean, the show is literally called WandaVision after all, so. Spider-Man. Damn it! Last time we had Peter Parker dying in Tony Stark's arms, and now we had to relive it from the other side. We One Sir is almost as sad as Mr. Stark. I don't want to go. And they both broke my heart. You're monsters. We all know Spider-Man is coming back in Far From Home. He's back at school, but doesn't seem to know anyone. But then he finds his friend Ned, who is still the same age, not 5 years older, meaning he must have also died in a snap. There's gonna be a lot of really weird what I did over the summer essays at that school. All right, now that we've all seen the movie, let's go back and see how you all did with your own predictions. Not very well. To start, here's our favorite. Ghost Rider comes with the best entrance ever and saves everybody's butts by going for the head. No, but yes, it would have been cool. All right, here's another one. Captain America will definitely be marrying Peggy Carter. Nice job! All right, let's see, there are like 14 ones about Ant-Man and Thanos' butt. Oh, here we go. Captain America says Avengers assemble, and every superhero we've ever seen in the MCU will line up behind Cap. Mark my words, you'll see. True. Feel like somebody read the leaks. A little trivia, somehow Marvel held off on anyone ever saying Avengers assemble in the movies until Endgame. Joss Whedon went as far as never doing a cut in which Steve said the full line in Ultron.
Avengers!
There you go, you learned something. Thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to leave some comments this week about what you thought of the movie, and join us here every Friday morning for new episodes of Heat Vision Breakdown.